Hi, thanks for clicking on FreeDLC. This is Experience Points, where we kind of talk about different video games and our experiences in it. So today I'm going to talk about Pokemon, and for the most part I feel like everybody here knows Pokemon. But my situation with that, and a lot of people I'm sure may have experienced something like this if they were in this sort of scenario, was a little different than what other people's were. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. When Pokemon first came out, I was in maybe like 3rd grade or something like that. I know I was going to a Christian private school, which I didn't know what Pokemon was. It wasn't that I was sheltered or whatever, but I was kind of too busy watching like Digimon. I'm sitting down and this kid is like, we're right into aftercare. This kid, his name was Landon, he comes up and he's like, hey, we're gonna watch Pokemon, it's gonna be great. What is Pokemon? Pikachu! Pikachu. Pikachu. What's a Pikachu? Pikachu! Diglett, trail. Diglett. Diglett. I have no idea. Pikachu. Legit had no idea what any of these things are, and he is just going at it, just naming off things in my mind, because I didn't know what Pokemon was, so he's just like naming things off, and I'm looking at him like, what are you talking about? So we put in the DVD and we watched the first episode of Pokemon, which, you know, is kind of dark. Ash, you know, at the very end he gets shocked a couple times in that, and then him and Pikachu die. You know, everything's all fine and dandy. I'm like, cool, Pokemon, it seemed pretty awesome, seemed pretty legit, something I can relate to, having a pet. But, of course, like anything any kid ever gets to play with, the adults get hold of it. And I remember a teacher coming in and she grabbed the booklet, it was the Pokemon information book to Pokemon Red and Blue, and she's like flipping through it and like looking at it, and she stops. She stares at it, and she whispers over to her colleague. Colleague's like, evolution. And so then they leave. They disappear. So this is where, in my head, how things went down next. The pastor of the church school thing is walking. I'm the pastor. Hey, praise Jesus. Hey, you. Hey. Jesus. And the teachers, like, they run up and they're like, oh my God, pastor, we need to speak to you about something. Come, children, speak to me on things. That's how I would sound if I was a pastor. Children, come, everyone, you're God's children. We are all brothers and sisters. Children, speak to us. And so he's walking down and he's like, they're like, we need to speak to you about this Pokemon thing. These kids, they're watching DVDs on it, they're buying Game Boys, and they're playing it in their handheld machinery diggers, which I don't even believe in, by the way, but I think that's some witchcraft stuff. But this is what these kids are doing. And the pastor's like, yeah, and like I just bought my kid a little plushie of a Pikachu. Like, these things are so cute, and he just goes to sleep with it in his hands, and oh my God, it puts him to sleep so quick. And they're like, no, but look at this. And they show him the book, and he's like, yeah, that's a Pikachu. That's what a Pikachu looks like. No, this. And they point to the word evolution. What? Sound the alarms! And he like runs over to the wall and he like flips it open. He hits like this big red button that says emergency, and like the school gets like locked down. Next thing you know, like the teachers are storming into rooms and they're picking up books and ripping them, and they're like, "Wah!" taking out DVD. I almost said DVDs. They're taking out VHS, and they throw it on the ground and they just crumple it, and like it's crazy how quick we went from enjoying Pokemon to kids just kind of watching Pokemon because it was really cool about pets to like evolution devil. Next thing you know, cards are banned, the show is banned, anything that has to do with Pokemon in our school was banned. And little Landon is sitting in the corner and he's just Fake Pokemon, fake it, dangle it. And, you know, I kind of feel bad for him because I'm sure that was a pretty scarring moment in his life. I have no idea what happened to this kid because I transferred school. My house was flooded during that time, but it's just amazing how quickly things went from point A to point B. And like my little child mind had no idea what evolution was. Like, it's not like I saw Pokemon and immediately was like, oh, I need to believe in evolution. Like, I hadn't even really gotten to the point in which I knew what I was supposed to believe in. I was just in school. Like, at that point, they're like, Derek, we're putting you in private school. And I'm like, okay. All right, it's gonna be tough. And I'm like, I mean, I guess, like, do I have a choice? No, you don't have a choice. You're just gonna have to deal with it. I loved how the adults kind of freaked out for the kids. They freaked out because they were worried that we were going to like start, I don't know, summoning circles for Pikachu, for Pokemon, I guess. I don't even know. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know what the adults are thinking, to be honest with you. If anything, they probably so I'm gonna teach experience points. I'm gonna say that I probably enjoy Pokemon now more because they made such a big deal about it. Like, if they had made a big deal about it, besides the fact that, you know, Pokemon is kind of a big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Then I probably wouldn't have really cared otherwise, but because they decided that they needed to let me know, they let you know. It was. But yeah, so that's my experience that was my first experience with Pokemon, was it getting completely banned, completely shut out, and people just completely freaking out for no reason and making a big deal for absolutely nothing. And now I've played almost every Pokemon game except for all of the new ones. This is FreeDLC experience points. Hopefully I entertained you for a few minutes. If not, you know, I'm sorry. If you did enjoy my story time, then, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment also about your first experience with Pokemon. Let us know, like, what you thought. Like, what happened when you first, like, played Pokemon, when you first found out about Pokemon. Like, we are yeah, just do that right down below. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.